Hey, good morning, class. How are you today? So before we start, let us check your attendance. Do we have absentees today? Okay, very good.
Pero no voice. No voice.
2, 3, go.
Let us stand for our opening prayer. Okay, practice na.
Hindi, nasundan siya sa pag. Nag-report akong wag ganyan, no?
Si Jessie na gano'n.
Jessie, tignan.
Si Jessie, tingnan mo. Nilong.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We're fine, teacher.
Okay, very good. So now for our checking of attendance, who is absent today?
No one is absent today, teacher.
Okay, so yan. Panood nga. Okay, class, let us stand for our opening prayer. Ganyan. Okay, class, let us stand for our opening prayer. Lord,
Lord,
help us
help us
for our class today
for our class today
and give us
and give us
a knowledge
knowledge
that may help
that may help
us in our discussion today.
us in our discussion today.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We're fine, teacher.
Okay, so now for our checking of attendance, who is absent today?
No one is absent today, teacher.
Okay, good. No one is absent today. Okay, class, do you still remember our lesson? Yes?
Hindi ka pa po.
Ayaw nga.
Wala, hindi
Kanino
kita.
pa yun? Hindi ka pa.
Ba't hindi niyo sinabi?
Ayun, nag-uusap.
Sinabi namin.
You may now... Sige.
Okay, na, sige.
So ako may kasalanan.
Yung ano? Si Ma'am Jenny may kasama.
Okay, class, let us stand for our opening prayer. Lord,
Lord,
help us
help us
for our class today
for our class today
and give us
and give us
a knowledge
knowledge.
Diba? Sige,
Sorry,
sorry.
absent.
Okay, class, let us stand for our opening prayer. Lord,
Lord,
help us
help us
for our class today
for our class today
and give us
and give us
a knowledge
knowledge
that may help us
that may help us
in our discussion today.
in our discussion today.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We're fine, teacher.
Okay, good. Ay, okay.
Okay.
Sige, okay lang. Sige. Isa pa, good morning. Cut ka na lang. Sure. Okay, class, Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We're fine, teacher.
Okay, good. Now, you may now take your seat.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, for our checking of attendance, who is absent today?
No one is absent today, teacher.
Okay, very good. No one is absent today. Okay, class, do you still remember our lesson yesterday?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so what we discussed?
The pictograph, teacher.
Okay, very good. The pictograph. Okay, so who among the class remember what is pictograph?
Me.
Yes, Mirame?
The pictograph is also known as pictogram, teacher.
Okay, very good. The pictograph is also known as pictogram. Okay, what else? Yes, Camille?
Pictographs are the way to explain things using pictures rather than writing everything in words.
Okay, very good. So today, Ay, mali. Magpapakita pala ako ng chart sa PowerPoint. Sige. Ulitin ko na lang sa the teacher show a chart.
Here. This is the example.
Okay, so, yan. Okay, class, this is the example of pictograph. Okay, so, pictograph is the way to explain things rather than writing everything in words. Okay? So, class, how... Okay lang ba? Mali ba yung the explanation?
Hindi.
Okay lang, sinubukin natin. Okay, class, this is the example of pictograph. Okay, the way to explain things, the way to explain picture rather than everything in words. Okay, so isa pa. Okay, class, this is the example of pictograph. Okay, the way to explain picture rather than writing everything in words. Okay, so class, as you can see, how many bananas is in the picture? Okay, let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so how many bananas is in the picture?
4, teacher.
Okay, very good. How about the apple? Let's count.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so very good. There are
3, teacher.
okay, there are 3 apples. So how about the cherry? Okay, let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so very good. How many bananas is in the ay
Cherry.
cherry pala. Okay, so
Cherry na.
okay, so how many cherry is in the picture?
4, teacher.
Okay, so very good. They are 4 cherries. Okay, so now class, we will going to show. Okay, so class, I will going. Okay, now class, I will going to show a chart. Okay.
Yes, teacher. Floating, floating.
Bago natatawa.
Kalalim naman ang isip. Kalalim.
Demo page.
Hindi mo alam yung lesson.
Sakit na yun.
Ano yun?
Pero na-stress ka na?
Actually, di niya ang lesson niya, tapos gabag pa siya. Paano pa?
Napapaisip ka na lang.
Okay, so motivation na tayo.
Kulay.
Ngayon.
Kaya, dahil yaring na.
Tama na kaya.
Sale?
6 na, mayroon ka 6. Game.
Kaya na 5:30.
Ah,
Okay, oras mo, oras mo.
Or 44 na. Game.
Okay, so class, I have here a chart. Okay, so, wait lang. The teacher show a chart. The teacher show area graph. Okay, chart, we will going to have an activity. Okay, class, I have here a chart. We will going to have an activity. Are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now I want to all of you to identify the correct answer in the blank. Okay, so we have here a day 1, day 2, day 3, and also the day 4. Okay, so ayan, tapos na.
Natawag ka.
Wait lang. Parang nakakulangan ako dun. Isa pa. The teacher show a chart. Okay, class, I have here a chart. We will going to have an activity. Are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So now, I want you to identify the day 1, the day 2, the day 3, and the day 4. Okay? Did you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so very good.
Mm,
Okay, so let's check your
answer.
let us answer.
Let's
The
ano pa
chart?
sagutan?
Ah,
Now let's answer the chart.
okay, so yeah.
Now, let's
Okay, now class, wait.
Okay.
Okay, class, let us answer the day 1, the day 2, the day 3, and the day 4. Okay? So, who among the class wants to answer the day 1?
Yes.
Okay, so, Camille,
3, teacher.
susulat natin ito po.
Ang sulat ba?
Opo. Ayan, isa pa sa...
Opo.
Napakasulat ako.
Ay, sorry.
Nantok.
Napakas.
Karo? Sa akin.
The day 1, ayan, sulat natin. Day 1, 3, 4, 12, hindi na po. Ah, sige. Bukang na din. Okay. Okay, class, let us answer the chart, which is the day 1, the day 2, the day 3, and the day 4. Okay, who among the class wants to answer the day 1?
Teacher.
Okay, yes, Camille. Let's go here in the front of the class. Okay, thank you, Camille. Okay, so now for our day 2, who among the class wants to answer?
Me, teacher.
Okay, let's have Giancarlo Javier. Okay, thank you, Giancarlo. And for our day 3, who among the class who wants to answer? Raise your hands. Okay, Rizali. Okay, thank you, Rizali. And for our last day 4, who wants to answer?
Me, teacher.
Okay, let's have Andrea. Okay, class. So now let us check. Okay, so for day 1, is it correct or wrong? Okay, very good. Correct. And for our day 2, okay, so the day 2 is okay.
2. Ay, 4.
4. Okay, very good. And for our day 3, we have here,
12.
12.
okay, we have here 12. Okay, very good. And for our last day, is it 4? Okay, so we have here, in the day 4 is, okay, so
15.
15. Okay, very good.
Sigoy.
Okay, so area graph na tayo. Magpapakita ko ng PowerPoint. Yan.
Yes, direct.
Yung PowerPoint ko, imaginary.
Hmm.
Okay, our line graph, but with our line graphs, but with the area below the line. Ay, hindi. So papakita ko pa din ito. Papakita ko pa din pala. Okay, yes. Papakita ko pa din pala. Guys. Ayan.
Facts. I got correct.
Okay. Bakit? Okay, class. So, okay, so quiet.
Score daw. Iba talaga pag-effect.
Okay, class, now I will going to show a PowerPoint. Okay, Camille, may you read what is area graph?
Sir, area graphs are drawn by first plotting data point on a Cartesian coordinate grid, joining a line between the points and finally filling in the space below the completed line.
Okay, so thank you, Camille. So always remember, class, an area graph is the line graph but with the area below the line filled in a certain color or texture. Okay, so completed line. Okay, so class, as you can see in the chart, what is the title of our area graph here? What is the title? Among the class wants to answer? Okay,
Me,
who wants to
teacher.
answer? Ano yan, mali ba? Class and... sige, ulitin natin.
Ulit. Sige.
Ano ba yun? Sige, nabasa na natin yung... Sige, sa class na tayo. Okay, class, as you can see in the chart, what is the title of the area graph? Okay, who among the class wants to answer? Raise your hands.
Me,
Okay,
teacher.
so Giancarlo.
Facts I got correct.
Okay, very good. So the title of the area graph is Facts I Got Correct. Okay, very good. So now, and what is the horizontal axis? Can you please read what is horizontal axis? Okay, so Camille. Ay, sorry. Natawag na pa si Camille. Alexia ba yung natawag ko?
Hindi,
Ako.
Camille. Alexia
Camille.
yung pangalan dyan.
Ha?
Pero siya na lang mabasa, si Andrea.
Sige.
Tawagin mo. Horizontal axis.
Okay, so horizontal axis. Ayan, sige. Kunyari may imaginary power dito. Okay, so very good. And now, class, okay, so very good. So now, class, what is horizontal axis? Okay, may you read, Andrea? Sino ba yung nakalagay dito? Alexia, may sige. Sorry. Okay, so very good. So now, what is horizontal axis? May you read? Can you please read what is?
Mayor rin na. Mayor.
Can you read?
Mayor rin.
May you read.
Oh, teacher siya.
Can you please read?
Okay, you did, sorry.
Okay, so yan. 5:30 tapos na. Okay, so, okay, very good. So now, class, what is horizontal axis? Can you please read what is horizontal axis? Alexia May?
Horizontal axis means flat or level. Horizontal axis is the x-axis on a graph. That means line goes across.
Okay, so, alright, thank you. So now, the horizontal line there is the
1, 2, 3, 4.
okay, very,
Bye.
Ayusin mo rin, sabay kami.
ito, yung, asan mo?
Wala.
Yung day number?
Fax.
Is the
Horizontal
box.
bra?
Ayun lang yung pang.
Horizontal.
0, 5, 10.
Tama ba?
Correct.
Ito, yung paiga.
Paiga.
Day number.
Mali, mali ako.
Ba't ano nilagyan mo? Ayan.
Horizontal fax.
Hindi,
Horizontal.
tama na nakalagay sa dito. Ayan.
Paalang ano? Ito. Ito paalang. Paalang pa din ba?
Horizontal, vertical. Ayan. Anong mali? Tama lang.
Vertical paalang.
Okay.
Hindi, vertical pa tayo.
Vertical pataas. Ayan nga, tama na.
Tama
Ay,
na
horizontal
yun.
yung nandun.
Ano ba yung mali?
Lagi.
Ay, sa LP?
Vertical to, no?
Okay.
Ay, ito naman. Sige, ano na lang natin. Pagbalik na rin na lang natin.
Ibig sabihin mali na ako ng video kanina. Hindi ba tama naman? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mali na lagay ka nila.
Ayun ba?
Sige.
Oh, vertical ka na yan. Dat pala ito yung sasagot. Day number, hindi siya 1, 2, 3, 4.
Day na.
The vertical line is day number. Day number. Vertical. Vertical dapat pataas yun eh. Dapat yung vertical natin is fax.
Ang nakalagay doon?
Day number. Ay, oo. Ano yan? Horizontal.
Nagkabaliktad sa LP. Proceed. Nasa pagpapresent yan. Wala sa akin.
Same age as
Sige, sige.
Dr.
Again,
Chief of Emergency Department.
pre-pressure rate ng konti ng 5:30 for 56.
Hindi, tinukumis niya ang sarili niya 5:30 matatapos.
Tapos sa kanya.
Mas okay
Kaya niya,
yun.
kaya niya, may wala yun.
Sa akin 6 kayo uwi. 30 minutes lang yan. Sandali sa akin. promise. Tuturo isa
Sige
ka.
na. Sige, go.
Ay, go lang. Baka pwede na magsulat.
Okay, so very good. Horizontal. Horizontal, pataas.
Makagat.
Horizontal pa lang. Vertical pataas. Okay, so very good. Very good yan, Carla.
Ito
Kaya
para yan.
ano mo, lawyer.
I-stop mo muna.
Lawyer siya.
Yeah, dali po.
And now, class, what is vertical axis? Can you please read Alexia May?
Vertical ba?
Vertical.
Kasi kanina na horizontal
Mabidi
na sa
yan.
Alec siya may.
Oo, mali
Tapos si
tayo.
Carlo.
Si ano, Rizalin?
Mali tayo dyan. Ulit tayo.
Ano ulit ka, ulit ka.
Horizontal.
Hindi,
Vertical
ulit
sa
tayo.
LP,
Mali
mas
nga
mababa.
nagkamali.
Vertical to.
Kaya ano babasahin?
Boy, kayo naman, nagpipicture ako dito. Alam
Ah,
ko.
vertical. Ito para babasahin mo.
Ano tayo? Ang papalit natin sa horizontal,
Vertical.
vertical.
Nagka, ano,
Ito babasahin mo.
Ito yung vertical, ito.
Oo, yung
Sige, sige, sige.
Sige na.
nagkamali.
Post mo na?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, now class, what is vertical axis? Can you please read what is vertical axis? Alexia May?
Vertical axis means flat or level. Horizontal axis is the x-axis on a graph. That means line goes across.
Okay, so very good class. Okay, so, ano? Mag-i-update lang. Vertical plan. Goes up. Okay, so yan. Okay, class, always remember, a vertical axis means, sige, complete natin. Okay, class, always remember, a vertical axis means wait lang, again. Okay, so class, always remember, a vertical axis means the term vertical and horizontal are described two directions. Okay, so a vertical line goes up and down. Okay, so can you please look out to our PowerPoint presentation? Okay, so the vertical axis there is the. Okay, so what is the vertical axis? What is the vertical axis is in. Okay, so what is the vertical axis in the chart? Okay, Carlo.
Facts.
Okay, very good. The facts. Okay, because a vertical axis means goes up to down. Okay, so it is the vertical axis there. Okay, so now let's move on to what is horizontal axis. Can you please read Rizali?
Horizontal axis means terms horizontal and vertical often describe directions. A vertical line goes up and down.
Okay, so thank you, Rizali. Okay, always remember, class, a horizontal axis means flat or level. Okay, so horizontal axis in the axis on graph. Okay, that means line. Okay, line goes across. Okay, so can you please look out to our chart? Okay, so recently, what is the horizontal axis there?
Day numbers, teacher.
Okay, so the day number. Okay, very good. Okay, so the horizontal axis is the
Day number.
Day number. Okay, so how about the vertical axis?
Facts.
The
Sa.
facts. Okay, very good. Generalization na.
Game. Bilis.
Ang bilis na.
Nice.
Ayun lang.
Alasing lang tayo, mas mabilis tayo. Bibilis ako. Okay, class before we start at the substance. Yung just gano'n regarding game.
Hindi natin mabasahin ng
Yung
ano.
class na.
Area graphs lang.
Ay,
Ay,
ba't
oo
ganito?
nga.
Ba't ano iba? Area pa yun, tapos
Ay,
horizontal
area graph
siya.
tapos na yan.
Tapos vertical
Area
ulit.
graphs drawn by the following data points.
Ano yan? Ano na yan?
Ay, hindi, nagulit lang.
Oo.
Ah, ulit
What is
na.
area graph? Ganun pa ba?
Tanungan.
Tanungan na yan.
Ah,
Ayan. What is area graph?
Again, what is?
Very good.
Pagkatanungan na ulit, again, what is?
Tama na to, Jess?
Mm.
Hindi. Tama lang.
Tama na yan. Means flat or label.
Yung
Horizontal.
lesson ko,
Horizontal.
ko.
Oo, tama. Ay, hindi. Horizontal. Oo, tama yan. Kasi yung word lang yun. Example lang yun ng mali yan. No?
Okay naman na lahat yan.
Ayan, so... Now, class, again, what is area graph?
Air?
Lahat.
I-ano mo?
Sabay-sabay.
Post.
Oo, i-ano yan, sabay-sabay na. Area graph.
Wait, ulit. Nagkamali dito ng
Okay, class, again, what is area graph?
Area graphs drawn by first plotting data points on a Cartesian coordinate grid, joining a line between the points, and finally filling in the space below the completed line. Teacher.
Okay, so very good. So, how about the horizontal axis? What does it means?
Horizontal axis means flat or level. Horizontal axis is the x-axis on a graph. That means line goes across, teacher.
Okay, good job, class. So, lastly, what is vertical axis? What does it means?
A vertical axis means terms vertical and horizontal often describe directions. A vertical line goes up and down.
Okay, great. So now, class, we will going to have an activity. We're going to group you into 4 groups. You will going to answer the question posted. Very good.
Ano yan? Yung lesson ko.
Okay, so now, class, we will going to have an activity. I will going to group you into 4 groups. Are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so class, you will going to answer the question posted on the board. Also, I want you to identify the title, the horizontal axis, and the vertical axis. Okay, so are you ready, class?
Ready, teacher?
Sige, isa pa na. Okay, so class, you will going to answer the question posted on the board. Okay, so let's remove it. Okay, so sige, okay. Okay, tapos na yung time. Okay, now class, you will going to answer the question posted on the board. And also, I want you to identify the title, the horizontal axis, and the vertical axis. Okay, so also, I want you to identify the title, the horizontal axis, and the vertical axis there. Okay, so class, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good job. Yan, so activity na po tayo. Yan. Good. Okay, class, good job. We're going to remove it. Ay, nagpapag pa lang.
Pang ano yan, application?
Hmm.
Di ba papayatan mo na lang ng
Hmm. Nasa PowerPoint mo. Axis. Ay, pa-stop mo.
Ay, sorry.
Thank you. Class, let us start. Okay, so, groups who wants to answer or explain ko muna pala ito. Sige. So, pa. Stop mo. Okay, class, so let's answer the chart here. So, okay, class, we have here the temperature in New York. And also, we have here the temperature in degrees Celsius. Okay, also, in the horizontal. Answer the chart. So also class, we have here the temperature in New York. We have here temperature in degrees Celsius, and also we have here the time. Okay, so class, what is the answer in the 1?
40, teacher.
Okay, very good. 40. So how about the 2? What is the answer?
65, teacher.
Okay, great job. Very good. So how about the 3? What is the answer?
60, teacher.
Okay, great job. How about the last? What is the answer?
55, teacher.
Okay, so very good. So how about the title? What is the title on this chart?
Temperature in New York.
Teacher.
Okay, so very good. The title is The Temperature in New
New
York.
York.
Okay, so very good. So how about the horizontal line?
The
What?
time, teacher.
Okay, so very good. The
Time.
time.
Bilis din ah.
Ganyan siya. Ulitin.
Alin, sa part na yan?
Hindi.
Sige lang, tuloy lang. Nagtutuloy ka.
The horizontal. Okay, so how about the horizontal line? What is the answer?
Time, teacher.
Okay, very good. The time. So how about the vertical axis or the vertical line? What is the answer?
Temperature, teacher.
Okay, so the answer is the
Temperature
in degrees Celsius. Okay, very good. So now class, for our
Activity. Seat work.
Assignment?
ito pala yun. Ito pala yun, sasagutan niyo pala.
Ano ba yung application? Ay, seat work.
Ayaw nga.
Naiwan na na.
Ayaw nga.
Application. Di ako yung seat work.
Application to.
Pwede ako mag-edit ah.
Dali lang.
Day, search ka
Lagi seat work. Seat work.
Ano yan?
Quiz. Activity.
Hindi. Oh, quiz ba yan?
Bakit una naman
Pero wala ka na
Wala
naman.
naman ah.
Ayun pala yan.
Ay, asan na?
Wala siyang
Ayun, sa ano yun sa ilalim ng assignment? Study the graph. The graph.
Number of students.
Ganyan. Ay, sige. Ano yun? Title of the chart, vegetable. Ay,
Iba to?
ano to? Ano yan?
Pero
Ano
wala.
ba ganun? Wait lang. Ano to eh?
Nakakatawa.
Nagpapalit-palit.
Kung ano-ano yung sinasabi yan.
Praise.
Na-condition niya.
Okay, so now class, we will going to have an activity. Ay, please.
Quiz.
Tuloy.
Okay, so isa pa. Okay, class, we will going to have a quiz. Okay, are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so now class, get your friend and answer the question that I will going to post. Okay? Okay, get your pen. Okay, so yan. Start ko na lang.
Teacher, wala pong ball pencil.
Quiet.
Hindi, nakapost naman eh.
Ah.
Nakapost ba?
Ballpen pa yan, ballpen pa yan.
Ikakat. Ikakat mo naman, di ba?
Ah,
Oo, yun.
cut.
Mga agaw po ng pencil si Carla.
Ganun pa rin.
Hindi ko na lang. Ni Jessie.
Okay, Jess. Wala na sulat nga siya. Tingin ko lang.
Oh!
Barbie. Ayan.
Kaya pa?
Yung padala, yung padikit
Ay.
naman eh.
Matay.
Oo.
Sa akin, nagiging.
Pagdamot. Yung padikit sa amin.
Baka ano, ayaw niya. Ayaw mo ba? Ayaw doon.
Ay wow, friend kayo dyan.
Buhay naman ganun.
Nagkasya siya dyan ha.
Friend tayo, di ba?
Hindi, konti na lang, matatakot na ako. Baka di na ako dito matulog.
Na hindi ka matutulog ito mamayang gabi kasi
Hindi.
tatabihan ka na.
Kaya ko yun.
Friend naman tayo.
Kumain.
Pag tumagot yun, tabakbo ka bigla.
Biglang uminit.
Okay.
Don't worry, di na ako natatakot.
In Buliran, San Antonio, Nueva Ecija, Mr. Leonardo note his vegetable growth from 2005 and 2008. Okay, write your answer. Write your answer on the space provided. Identify first the title, the vegetable growing, the horizontal axis and the vertical axis there. Axis.
Nakakagawin na na yung axis.
Nakastop ba?
Bigyan na rin.
Nakastop?
Axis.
Nakagame pa.
I-post mo channel sa sulit. Okay, so now class, let's start. So the question is, in Buliran, San Antonio, Nueva Ecija, Mr. Leonardo note his vegetable growth in 2005 into 2008. Okay, so write your answer on the space provided and identify the title, the vegetable growing in 2005 into 2008, and identify the horizontal axis and the vertical axis there. Okay, class? Did you understand?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
Okay. Okay, so this is okay, class, this is your test paper.
Wait na netas.
Okay, class, this is your okay, class, this is your okay, class, this is your test paper. Get one and pass. Okay, so everyone is finished. Just raise your hand. Are you finished, class?
Me,
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So everyone is finished on the quiz. Okay, so now, class, we will going to answer the quiz. Okay, so for number 1, who wants to answer? Okay, so let's have Camille. Okay. Let's go here in the front of the class. Camille.
Ano sasabihin?
Okay, so we're good.
Teacher ang natutulog.
Okay, so very good. Thank you, Camille. So, next one for the question number 2. Vegetable growing in 2005. Okay, so who wants to answer?
Me!
Okay, so let's have Andrea. Okay, let's have Andrea. Okay, the vegetable growing in 2005. Okay, thank you, Andrea. And next one is vegetable growing in 2006. Okay, who wants to answer?
Me,
Okay,
teacher.
so let's have Giancarlo. Okay, so the vegetable growing in 2006. Okay, thank you, Giancarlo. And next one is for the question number 4, vegetable growing in 2007. Okay, who wants to answer? Raise your hands. Okay, so let's have Rizali. Okay. come on. Sige. Isa lang ulitin mo tumayo ka dito. Kanya susunod mo sige. Okay, vegetable growing in 2007. Okay, thank you, Rizali. Okay, so next one for question number 5. The vegetable growing in 2008. Okay, so let's have Camille. Okay, Camille. The vegetable growing in 2008. Okay, what is the answer? Okay, thank you, Camille. And for question number 6, where is the horizontal axis in the chart? Okay, so who wants to... Okay. Malakas ba si Scott? Ano?
Hindi ko palang pag siya umiiyak.
Sige, ulitin natin.
Sige, tuloy.
Wala kayo nang bumalik. Sige, ulitin natin ha. Andrea.
Kapit lang nga yan.
I-pause mo.
Sige.
Okay, for question number 6, where is the horizontal axis in the chart? Okay, who wants to answer? Raise your hands. Okay, so let's have Andrea. Andrea, come on. Okay, sa to answer, raise your hands. Okay, so let's have Andrea. Andrea, come on. For question number 6, where is the horizontal axis in the chart? Okay, who wants to answer? Raise your hands.
Me, teacher.
Okay, so let's have Andrea.
Epic.
Okay, thank you, Andrea. For the last question, where is the vertical axis in the chart? Okay, who wants to answer? Just raise your hands. Okay, so let's have Giancarlo. Okay, thank you, Giancarlo Javier. And now, class, we will going to check if your answer is correct or wrong. Okay, so for question number 1, the 100 in vegetable growing in 2005 is correct. Okay, very good. So, who got an correct answer?
Me!
Okay, very good. So, for question number 2, ay, vegetable growth pala.
Oh.
Number 1.
Pinalitan na namin.
Sige, sige. Ulitin natin.
Pwede mo baligtarin mo
Kasi
ulit
growing
naman.
kanina nakalagay sa kanya.
Hindi yung sinasabi.
Growing, sige. Ulitin natin.
Sige, tuloy.
Okay, so, ulitin natin. Step mo.
Sabi niyo
Step
grow.
close.
Oo,
Growth.
Nasabi niyo,
Okay, class, let us check your answer if it is correct or wrong. Okay, for question number 1, the title of the chart, vegetable growth, is correct. Okay, very good. So, who got the correct answer?
me!
Okay, so very good. And for question number 2, the vegetable growing in 2005, the 100 is correct. Okay, so very good. Great job. And for question number 3, the 300 in vegetable growing in 2006 is also correct. Okay, so very good. So for question number 4, the 300 in vegetable growing in 2007 is correct. Okay, so who got the correct answer?
Me!
Okay, so very good. So for the question number 5, the vegetable growing in 2008 is, the 400 is correct. Okay, so very good. So for the question number 6, the year in the horizontal axis is also correct. Okay, great job. And for the last question, the vertical axis in the chart is number. Okay, very good. So who got the perfect score?
Me.
Okay, so there's a lot of students who got a perfect score. Okay, very good. Keep it up, class. And
Nasaan na yun?
assignment. And assignment na po. For your assignment, let's stop na.
Ano yan?
Stop na. Okay, so assignment. So na... Ay!
Hala, sorry!
Naugat?
Ubat. Ay, meron dito.
Hindi, sabi tayo naman.
Meron dito.
Deliver na ako.
Kasi nga meron dito pala. Mga boy.
Nakapost ba?
Ikaw na.
Oh, pwede na just...
Kasi... Okay, class, for our assignment. Okay, so your assignment is cover up A and B. Okay, so for the A, I will show the PowerPoint presentation here. Okay, so for the A is draw a line graph for the given data below. Okay, so for the B, study the graph and answer the question below. Okay, so the question for the number 1 is, how many grade 5 pupils were dewormed on the first 3 years? Okay, for the question number 3, for the question number 2, what is the average number of pupils dewormed from 2005 to 2015? Okay, for the last question, if there is a total of 300 pupils in grade 5, how many pupils were deformed in 2030? Okay, so copy your assignment. Okay, so class, this is the end of our lesson. I hope that you learned something from teacher. Okay, so class, this is the end of our lesson. I hope that you learned something from teacher Jessie. Okay, so goodbye and keep safe. Okay, so goodbye class, goodbye teacher. Ulitin natin. Okay, so now class, this is the end of our lesson for today. I hope that you learned something from teacher Jessie. Okay, goodbye class.
Goodbye, teacher. Goodbye, classmate. Teacher, ginagawa mo